What's up, everybody? Artifact Moral Talk here, and now this is going to be my third attempt recording this video due to some unnecessary interruption. Now, I'm finally going to be talking about why Royal Magical Library will never be good again. Disagree with me all you want. The facts are going to remain. There are reasons why a lot of Firewall Drake and Infinite Loop FTKs aren't really going to be all that in the game. Heard of Ash Blossom? Heard of Ghost Ogre? Even Effect Veiler? Heard of all these cards before? Yeah, these are all hand traps that could be run and probably are going to be run for the very, very, very near future. These hand traps are too good against the Royal Magical Library. And they can cut you off even before you start. And you're like, oh, you could just continue drawing. You don't have to plus start for Exodia. And I'm like, no. You need Royal Magical Library in Exodia. Then now leading into the second reason that Exodia is not consistent. It relies on having Royal Magical Library with certain other cards in hand. Their ceiling has to be very specific in order for this deck to truly go off and FTK the opponent. Thus leading on to the third reason why it's no longer good, being that it had Chicken Game banned, Upstart Goblin limited, and One Day Apiece limited, all at the same time. Which Insane Game received their erratas. Super Rejuvenation, banned. Pot of Avarice, still banned. Thus they have no real consistent way to recur their resources in the Dragon version of the deck. Like say if an Exodia piece gets discarded that you use the Pot of Avarice in order to recur your pieces, you can't do it now because cards banned. Don't know what to tell you, man. But yeah. And this deck is just hated in general. And it's true that the reason that the majority of people hate the deck is not because it's good, not because it actually succeeds anymore. Just over the fact that it's just so stale and boring, literally doing the same thing over and over again. It's for stale reasons why people dislike the deck. Not because of the fact that it wins, because to be honest with you, I tested out the deck myself. It doesn't work anymore. This deck needs cards like Upstart Goblin, One Day Apiece and Chicken Game, all to come back to 2 or 3 ASAP. In order for this deck to even do anything. And One Day Apiece, I don't even know why that fucking shit's in it anymore. Because technically, giving your opponent a card is a +2. It's gonna be helping your opponent plus as well if you use One Day Apiece. I mean, take my Stellar Knights with featuring card demise, for example. If I can't do any damage to you, I don't give a fuck. Because, because card demise already prevents me from doing that. And arguably the best deck in the meta right now, being True Draco Demise, runs card demise as well. Therefore, the first turn, they don't care about doing damage to you. What could help them out, though, is you giving them that extra card. That will be detrimental to where you win or lose the game. Now, if it's a second Pot of Desires, then they're like, fuck. But imagine if they top deck a fucking skill drain. Because you did One Day Apiece on them. Imagine they fucking top deck an Ash Blossom. Or a fucking Ghost Ogre. Or any hand trap that they may be side decking for you. Imagine they top deck Effect Veiler. Imagine they top deck Strike. Imagine they top deck Warning if you try to summon another Royal Library. Imagine they top deck Raigeki if your deck manages to brick itself and then Royal Library is still sitting there in the field good old defenseless. Imagine they top deck Forbidden Chalice when you try to resolve your library effect again. There are so many things that they can run the deck, that they can top deck, that fucks you over. I know there's going to be a lot of hate on this video. I can see people commenting why they disagree with me. And the fact still remains. Hand traps ruined this guy's day. At least with Evil Swarms, they actually have a decent matchup in the meta right now. If you know a locals that everybody's using dinosaurs, take Evil Swarms there. Fuck their day over. Like, if they're just using dinos and zoo, then take Evil Swarms there. Now, if your locals are heavy True Draco locals, I wouldn't play Evil Swarm there, no. Like, take my locals, for instance, where the only thing they play is True Draco variants. True Draco Demise, mainly, to be technical. Yeah, my locals is all about True Draco. They don't want to play anything else. That's right. Zoo and dinos is hardly seen there. There was no zoo there the last time I went this weekend. To pay a visit, my visits there. There was like one dino player, one 60 card player, Phantasm Spiral player, and a Blue Eyes player, and then the other 90% were all True Draco players aside from myself. But yeah, at least when I did my video about Evil Swarms not being that good in the TCG anymore, I got a lot of hate for my opinions on that. But at least Evil Swarm actually has a good matchup right now. Exodia FTK has no good matchups because of the sole fact that every fucking person is running some sort of hand traps either in the main or in the side. One of the two. Ash Blossom or Ghost Ogre will come up. One of your matchups, I guarantee it 100%. You take Exodia FTK your locals and try to top with it, Ash Blossom or Ghost Ogre will come up. I guarantee it. Guarantee. Everybody's using the same shit. So everybody has those hand traps ready to go. When you try to like, oh, card demise. Yes. Nope, Ash Blossom. Grr. And you don't even have to hit Ash Blossom on Royal Magical Library. You can simply use Ash Blossom on, like, say, a Golden Bamboo Sword when the draw really matters to the Exodia FTK player. Timing is what matters against Exodia FTK, but if you can time your hand trap right, they're fucking done. I mean, they're so not going to see their cards. Especially since you have to run bricky and inconsistent shit like the fucking Bamboo Swords and the fucking Cup of Ace. And 3 power duality in your deck now. Now you don't have Upstart Goblin anymore. You don't have Chicken Game. You don't have One Day of Peace. You don't have Super Rejuvenation. You don't have Power of Avarice. You have to run this bricky, inconsistent garbage that doesn't do anything to advance your game state. No, it does not. At least with those cards that I just listed, you actually were able to do something with the deck outside of Royal Library Turbo. I did my video about Dark Law. Dark Law is a great side deck card. You should try that shit. You guys should try that shit out. I'm serious. It's the truth. And I'm sorry. This deck isn't going to do anything. And as long as those cards are hit on the list, Exodia will never top an event. I guarantee it. Prove me wrong by topping even a small locals. Exodia can't do it anymore. The last format that it was able to do it in was with our January emergency ban list, with Pepe getting hit. I say after that April ban list came, Exodia was officially dead, once and for all. And it was unnecessary too, because if you simply run the right side deck cards for Exodia matchups, you can kill an Exodia player. These hits were unnecessary. And this is why I don't like about the TCG anymore. This is why I don't like TCG Konami anymore. Because they hit shit just because they feel like it. Hit my Light Swords and Heralds, I'm fucking done with the game. I won't play anymore. That's simple. And they just hit random shit that shouldn't be hit. This is why I don't like TCG Konami anymore. This is why this deck, Exodia FTK, Exodia FTK, cannot be played on a competitive level anymore. Like I said, try to take it to your locals. I guarantee you will not top. Ever. You will never top. With Exodia FTK. At locals. At regionals. Even if there's only fucking 8 people at your locals. You will never top. I guarantee it. You will not top 8 or top 4 or top 16 depending on the size of your event. Never. Because of the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played today. Well, I believe that I made my piece. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Team War Talk, signing out. Have a nice day. Peace.